Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, everybody. Hope everyone's doing well. Hope everyone's doing good. Who have we got in the chat? Who have we got in the chat? We have got Brendan, Tina. Apologies for butchering your name, but is it... I'll go with Bluck. Apologies for not being able to pronounce your first name, but I'll have to hear it first. I apologise. Welcome, Neil. Welcome, Souls. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're all doing well. Hope you're all doing good. So, today's plan is to react to the gameplay trailer of 2.0. From what we've been told, the 2.0 release date as well. So we'll see how it goes. Hello, Freak Show. Hello, Gary. Welcome, welcome. So we will be getting underway. I hope everyone can hear me. Give us a thumbs up in chat if you can. Perfect. So the trailer drops at 6 o'clock in 6 minutes time. So we'll chit chat, we'll chinwag, see what's what, go from there. But yeah, I think we'll switch over. I don't think there's anything else that's visible. Let me make sure that's fine, all good. Well, yeah, Tina, it was kind of funny to be fair, it was definitely funny. Right, so I am going to be much appreciated. So we are going to be going on to my camera. Here we go. Here I am. We've got a board around the actual thing. So that's good. Get rid of that. You guys should see this. You should see everything, which is quite good. Yeah, here I am again. Back again. I do seem to be I do need to sort out my back where I'm sitting because I am a bit lopsided, but you know, it's what it is. So, just while we wait, because I'm gonna refresh it. I will watch it as we go, but I think the camera's a bit too big. Maybe. I don't know. I think I'm going to shrink the camera, so hold on, chat. The camera is a bit too big, I feel like, still. Spare me a moment. Okay, so let's shrink this camera, shall we? Hello, XR, is it? XR? Perfect. Hello, Neptune, welcome, welcome. Let's go a bit smaller, shall we? There we go. Make it a bit smaller. How's that look, chat? How's that look? Oh, it's a bit lopsided there. Let's just move it over a little bit. Will it be better? Right, chat. So, who else have we got in the chat? We got Scott. We got Neptune. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're all doing well. Hope you're all doing good. Welcome, everybody. Got 36 watching. My screen does keep jumping between both, but that's a bit weird, but it's fine. 3 minutes till the actual trailer drop, so we'll keep going for another 3 minutes. Obviously, when it comes to the reaction, this is an extra stream, so it could be 30 minutes, could be 15, could be 30. I don't know if we're going to deep dive too much into it, but we'll see how it goes, and we'll go from there. Hello, partner. Welcome, welcome. And if you're wondering why I keep looking left, it's because my monitor, what like you guys are on, is to my left, so that's why I'm looking left. And my camera is above my main screen. I also need to lower that ever so slightly. Back up. There we go. I think. Oh dear, Tina. Okay. Well, I hope you get better. I hope you do get better. Bear me a second, chat. Maybe so slightly. Go to that. Be better. Should be good. 2 minutes till the drop. Yeah. How is everybody? Hope everyone's doing well. I hope everyone's doing good. And as I said before, I didn't do it on camera. But welcome, welcome, welcome. Don't be afraid to sell up. Don't always bite a promise. Hello, James. Welcome, welcome. I've just realised I have got things on this side which can we get rid of? No. Oh well. Well, once it goes live, we can refresh it and we'll screen it. Oh, nothing. Oh, we need to hide the chat. Bye bye, chat. 30 are you watching? It was to the 13. It definitely was. We'll see what to expect tonight. If there's any more craziness, we'll see. Hello, Mikhail. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing good. Oh, here we go. We got a timeline. Here we go, chat. Timeline time. So I am going to turn off the music for obvious reasons, or at least mute the music on my live. There we go. So you can see we've got a countdown. Here we go. So there's two, so this is a gameplay trailer, Scott. The gameplay trailer. Hope you can hear everything. You should be able to. See how it goes. We have got. Well, we'll see, Neptune. We'll see. That's all up to you, I'm afraid. Yeah, chat. Just as Tina's said in the chat, if you haven't done so already, hit the like, share, and subscribe. Very much appreciated. Gets us out there to a wider audience and one step closer to our overall goals. We got one main goal going at the minute, which we have actually beaten, which is the 80 new members a month goal. We are currently on 90 out of the 80 reached, so much appreciated. And that is, what's the word I'm looking for? That is fantastic. We'll go with. That is fantastic. So we'll keep going for the rest of the month, of course. See what's what. See what we'll get up to. And there'll be more goals coming. We are planning on doing the hot ones once again. I'm aiming for January. We'll see what it is, because the hot ones we did the other day, we only got through 3 sources. So we are gonna do a round 2 of that. I'm aiming for January. We'll see what's what. See what's up. See what we get up to, and it should be fun. Should be entertaining. Here we go, chat. Here we go. Let's see what we say. Is the sound muted? It is. Here we go, chat. Here we go. Live reaction. If it's too quiet, let me know.
Welcome to Redline 2.0, a reimagined Redline with expansive paths.
So we are going to be watching, just listening, and go from there.
Today we are going to be showcasing some of the gameplay and roleplay possibilities within Redline 2.0. Let's start by showcasing some of the civilian aspects of the server. Upon arriving in 2.0, you will be able to choose between a variety of starting activities to get you set off the ground. Most likely, you will be wanting a vehicle to get you going.
Why is it not full screen for you guys?
Any of the dealerships
Is it?
or starting
Turn it up a bit.
dealership
Yeah, perfect.
to get either a fancy or cheap ride. Up to you to manage your finances. Dealerships in 2.0 have been completely
There we go, chat. There we go.
after multiple versions of Redline.
Too quiet. Keep to let me know.
The dealership responsibility now falls upon the government, managing active stock, pricing it, all to make the experience fully immersive in-game. Up to the government to either manage internally the dealers or appoint a responsible person to manage the vehicle economy. Want a car you cannot afford? Buy the vehicle on credit, and it will
Ooh,
automatically deduct the money from your account.
that's a
However,
good one. That
watch
is a good
out.
one, chat.
If you do not have enough money, the vehicle will be automatically repossessed and added back to the dealerships.
Yeah, I'm not too
Another
bad, Mikhail.
major
I'm not too
change
bad.
to the vehicle system is that now when a vehicle is purchased, it must manually be registered at a government building in order to come up on the police systems, allowing PD to be more interactive regards to vehicles without registration, and allow civilians to be more discreet with cars they don't want to be attached to on file. You will want to be careful when buying secondhand cars. In 2.0, the boosting system has also been reworked,
Ooh, okay.
allowing boosted cars to have the VIN scratched off, resulting in them being cheaper and
Oh
disposable.
dear.
But watch out that someone is not trying to scam you, as if you get caught with a boosted car, it will go straight to the scrapyard to be
Oh,
crushed
crap.
and removed from the server. Another major car element that has changed in 2.0 is now businesses will have to purchase their vehicles from dedicated dealerships as well.
Oh,
PD will have to fund its fleet of cars, EMS,
Jesus.
and any other business as well. The car customization and mechanic
Ooh, hang
experience
on.
has also been greatly overhauled, allowing for customers to customize an
This is
order
looking
for a
good,
car
chat. This is looking good
themselves,
so far.
And from there, the mechanic will be able to check your order and install the corresponding parts easily. Another major element of
Jesus.
the server we wanted to revisit was restaurants.
Ooh.
Restaurants can now dynamically cook food, having its own simulator-like experience, managing your cooking times and ingredients. On launch, there will be the fast food experience available, with more to come in the future. Also, restaurants now have the ability to get NPC customers for when the players don't necessarily need food,
Oh,
to
okay.
keep the activity consistent and engaging.
Huh. Interesting.
With 2.0, we wanted to rework player progression. Now you will be able to lease malls without having to go to the mayor. Malls are a combination of all store types available to make its usage
Notice
more
the
practical than
trailer's
traveling
quite
to
bright.
individual stores.
Hello, Ross. Welcome,
But be
welcome.
careful,
Hope you're all doing well.
if
Hope
you
you're all
do
doing
not
good.
keep up with your mall actively, it will be removed from you for inactivity.
Ooh. Okay.
Not only can you own a mall, but you are
Everyone
able
watching?
to own your own farms with its own complex production process, but also foundries and gas stations. All of these having implementation with the roleplay to create more natural interactions.
It does, to be fair,
such
Micro.
as farms providing for restaurants,
Jesus.
gas stations managing the fuel costs, foundries supplying
It
resources.
is, isn't it, Tina?
and
Isn't it?
much
It really
more.
is.
These businesses also are able to create roleplay with different job types, such as a trucking job, where a gas station or a mall could create an order for the trucking job to transport fuel or products to them. In 2.0, the government has also been
does look good,
hugely
Neptune. It does look
reworked,
good.
mostly being fully done in-game. The mayor and government is responsible for the power, taxes, rent costs, maintenance and repairs, and much more.
Okay, okay,
The job
okay, Ross.
is not
Okay.
to be taken lightly, as it is what runs the economy of the city.
Well, yeah, exactly,
Every
Tina. It's
business,
looking good.
including the government, has a detailed
Looking clean.
business app to show its activity.
Looking detailed. That's
The
what
DOJ
I've
also
wanted
is
for a
making
while.
its
To be fair.
comeback, having been reworked and simplified for the context
Oh, here we
of
go.
Redline to be more
DOJ's coming
accessible.
back. That's good.
There is still a lot of civilian activities we have not shown that we will let you discover in Redline 2.0. Let's talk a little bit about character and criminal progression. In 2.0, you will need to choose what kind of specialty will your character have. There is many ways to progress your character into their unique path, allowing them
okay.
to stand out from
Interesting.
other characters, either legally or illegally.
Well, I know which route Natalie's taking. Course.
Start out learning
Legal.
how the basis of weed farming works. Slowly, learning. Not always managing, but through trial and error, maybe even catastrophic error.
Oh dear. Things go
Eventually
boom.
become the drug expert.
74 watching the chat. Much
Once you
appreciated.
have
Welcome,
your product,
welcome.
gain new customers by giving out samples. The more customers you get within
Oh,
an
okay.
area, the more points you have in that turf, allowing you to buy gang-exclusive properties with certain
Much appreciated.
perks.
Welcome, welcome, Oscar.
But watch
Welcome
out,
to the crazy, the
anyone could
chaotic,
try
the mayhem.
snitch on you.
That is Natalie RP. Welcome, welcome.
Eventually, you will want to get your own property, either rent long-term
Ooh.
or purchase. You will be able to rent open interior houses all around the
Okay,
map,
okay.
varying for all types of budgets,
Ooh.
from houses to storage units in the city.
That's
Even
looking
rent your
interesting,
own
chat. I'm liking
offices
this
to be
part.
designed for your legal or criminal activities. If you got enough money, you could also work with the real estate agency to custom design your property.
Yes. This is what
When
I
it comes
like.
to
Do
robberies,
like the building
you can rob
aspect
any
of stuff. So
environment
that's
you
going to be
find
good.
yourself in. From shelves in all kinds of stores and malls, even if you want to be a bit odd and dig in non-recommended places. Build up to
Okay.
robbing banks and hitting the jackpot. Even when it comes to getaway driving, there is many ways you could plan an escape. From simple rat strats to interacting with the environment to your advantage.
Oh crap! Oh, that's looking good.
Have a sticky situation where your friend has an accident? If you are quick enough, you could help
We can
him.
drag people.
However, watch out for your own back yourself. You wouldn't want to end up caught now, would you?
Oh dear.
EMS has also been given
Oh, here
tools
we
to
go,
make
here we go.
situations
EMS.
more immersive, being able to interact with the environment for roleplay.
So I'm looking
If
forward
you
to
end
chat.
up getting caught and sent to jail, the prison now
The EMS
has its
part, I mean.
own mini world of RP itself, allowing you to discover its secret and activities, from drugs to escape plans. Or, if you are simple, do jobs and reduce your time on good behavior. The world of Redline 2.0 offers endless ways to develop your character and storyline, countless paths to choose from to get to your character's goals, and different approaches to these paths. There is still loads to discover that we will let you find yourself within the new version of Redline.
Shush, Tina, shush. Oh, okay. 81 watching, very much appreciated. Welcome, welcome. I don't know about fishing, but okay. Oh, here we go, here we go. 20th. 20th, oh, 20th. That's the release date. 20th of the 12th, 2.0 is coming. So now, chat, we are gonna deep dive. Can we record? I can refresh. Give me a second. Let me refresh, and then we're gonna go through it, deep dive through it a bit more. So now we're gonna rewatch it, turn it down a bit more. So, chat. Redline, as I've just mentioned, is coming on the 20th of the 12th. This Saturday. Yes, this Saturday. That's a whole different game. It most definitely is. So, definitely something to look forward to. We are going to deep dive a little bit, see what details we may have missed. I've turned down the volume to be able to just for me to talk a bit more. Obviously, if you guys see anything, don't be afraid to point it out. But yeah. So chat, let's see what else we may or may not have missed.
Welcome to Redline 2.0.
So obviously we've seen the track, we've seen the trains in the actual other trailer. Hello Daryl, welcome, welcome.
Going to be showcasing some of
Yes,
the
W's in
gameplay
chat,
and
W's in
roleplay
chat.
possibilities within Redline 2.0. Let's start by showcasing some of the civilian aspects of the server. Upon arriving in 2.0,
Okay, so we're arriving into the train station.
A variety of starting activities to get you set off the ground.
Hello Michael, welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing good.
A vehicle to get you going.
Okay.
You can head over to any of the dealerships or starting dealership to get either a
Well, yeah,
fancy
exactly,
or
Neptune.
cheap
It's
ride.
looking good.
Up to you to manage your finances.
So, with this one, so it's just about to talk about it, is how you get to finance vehicles for anybody that's newer to the city. Obviously, I suspect that you kind of have to have the money. Looking at it.
Dealerships in 2.0 have been completely reworked after multiple versions of Redline. The dealership responsibility now falls upon the government.
What we got? Much appreciated, Fortnite. Much appreciated. Welcome to the crazy, the chaotic, the mayhem. That is Natalie RP. Welcome, welcome.
Managing active stock, pricing it, all to make the experience fully immersive in-game. Up to the government to either manage internally the dealers or appoint a responsible person to manage the vehicle economy. Want a car you cannot afford? Buy the vehicle.
So chat, this is the bit that I'm kind of interested at. That you can either pay in full or you can finance over 12 payments. That is going to be a lot better. Give me a second, chat. Bear me a second, chat. Bear me a second. So we come back to things. Right, chat. So this bit I am kind of intrigued about, and it's a lot more beneficial for people that can't necessarily afford the car straight off the bat. Yeah, so to be fair, things do look similar, but at the same time, it's obviously Redline that's made it their own. That's the good thing about it. So, first things first is the finance system. Something looking forward to, something good. So, obviously, there's going to be a wide selection of cars, of course. So, let's continue.
And it will automatically deduct the money from your account. However, watch out. If you do not have enough money, the vehicle will be automatically repossessed and added back to the dealerships. Another major change to the vehicle system is that now when a vehicle is purchased, it must manually be registered at a...
So yeah, so when it comes to... Hello SJ, welcome. Hope you're doing well, hope you're doing good. So yeah, so we've always had a vehicle registration system, but obviously it must be registered. It doesn't do it automatically anymore.
government building in order to come up on...
But I am looking down in the bottom left as well. Is that the icons that we're going for? I wonder. Looking good if it is.
The police systems, allowing PD to be more interactive regards to vehicles without registration, and allow civilians to be more discreet with cars they don't want to be attached to on file. You will want to be careful when buying secondhand cars.
So this is the bit that's going to catch a lot of people out, I think, is the VIN scratching.
Boosted cars to have the VIN scratched off, resulting in them being cheaper and disposable. But watch out that someone is not trying to scam you, as if you get caught with a boosted car, it will go straight to the scrap
yeah, so so definitely keep an eye on secondhand cars.
Another major car element that has changed in 2.0 is now businesses will have to purchase their vehicles from dedicated
Well, we'll see, Neptune, we'll see. So this is definitely a lot more interesting as well, because then the money that EMS PD get is utilized a lot more, and it's going towards things that we purchase. So we'll obviously gradually be upgrading. So we'll probably, like EMS for example, we'll be starting off probably with one vehicle, purchase it, and then progress from there. That should be good. Should be good. Got 55 watching still.
PD will have to fund its fleet of cars. EMS.
Well, yeah, exactly. Well, when it comes to it, Tina, it is. But when it comes to it, Natalie is going to be very careful when it comes to what she buys in the future, making sure it's VIN scratched. It looks like you can check it. So that's good.
And any other business as well. The car customization and mechanics.
Now this is another thing I do like, because it's going to be a lot. It looks a lot more clean. Looks a lot more straightforward when it comes to customizing vehicles. So that's good. A new laptop system as well, as it appears.
Mechanic experience has also been greatly overhauled, allowing for customers to customize an order for a car themselves, and from there, the mechanic will...
And as well, I don't know if this is just the actual trailer or not, but this is showing a location of a mechanic shop. Don't know if it'll apply to Redline, because some aspects in the trailer may not apply to Redline, but I'm assuming majority of it will be. Obviously, we'll see what happens. Hello, Big Willie. Welcome. Wow, Big Willie. That sounds questionable when I'm saying that.
You'll be able to check your order and install the corresponding parts easily.
So, this part is also looking good. Hello, Pico. Welcome. It is crazy, Pico. It really is. So, new laptop system. It's looking clean, looking tidy, looking straight to the point. But it's looking good.
Another major element of the server...
Now, this is another interesting thing as well, is if Natalie does come back to the food side of things, it looks like it's going to be a lot more cleaner. But we'll see.
We wanted to revisit was restaurants. Restaurants can now
It does, to be fair. Well, hopefully.
dynamically cook food.
Hello, Eggy. Welcome.
Experience, managing your cooking times and ingredients.
So, to be fair, this is looking good as well. It's going to be a lot more detailed, a lot more immersive, I'm hoping. But obviously, we'll see. Mr. Orange, welcome.
On launch, there will be the fast food experience available, with more to come in the future. Also, restaurants now have the ability to get NPC customers for when
the NPC one is an interesting one. Obviously, it means that we can interact a bit more. There's no locals that show up, or no people that show up. But obviously, we'll see what that one. That's a bit of an interesting one, but obviously, we'll see.
Players don't necessarily need food to keep the activity consistent and engaging. With 2.0, we wanted to rework player progression. Now you will be able to lease.
Hello, WCEF. Welcome, welcome. Okay, Mr. Orange. Well, much appreciated for subscribing. Welcome to the Crazy, the Chaotic, the Mayhem. That is Natalie RP. But yeah, hello, Reflex. Welcome, welcome.
Malls without having to go to the mayor. Malls are a combination of all store types available to make its usage more practical than traveling to individual stores.
Have you done well for Reflex?
But be careful if you do not keep up.
So this is also an interesting thing as well. Because you never know. My character Natalie might purchase a store and see how that goes. They did, Tina. They did.
With your mall actively, it will be removed from you for inactivity. Not only can you own a mall,
let me just go back a second.
Own your own farms with its own activity.
So this one seems to be quite clean and straight to the point as well. Give me a second, chat. Hello, Hazy. Welcome, welcome. Well, yeah, it's looking great, isn't it? It's looking clean, looking detailed, I think. But obviously, we'll see. The farming aspect is looking interesting as well. Just because, imagine Natalie the farmer. Yeah, I'm afraid, Tina. If you look at the points from Finger, Travis has been building them up. But yeah, so when it comes to it, the farming system looks potentially interesting. Okay, nice, WCF.
But also foundries and gas stations. All of these.
So, gas station could be good. Don't know about the foundry. Maybe not the foundry. But a little bit of extra income. Why not?
Having implementation.
What, Neptune the farmer?
To create more natural interactions, such as farms providing for restaurants, gas stations managing the fuel costs, foundries supplying resources, and much more. These businesses also are able to create roleplay with different job types, such as a trucking job, where a gas station or a mall could create an order for the trucking job to transport fuel.
Okay, so that's looking good as well. The combining the jobs you can do around the city jobs with the actual jobs that you can on. Hello, Bondbuster. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing good. Well, yeah, it's looking good. It's looking good, Michael. And obviously, I also am looking around as well, see what might be in the background, what might not be.
Or products to them. In 2.0, the government has also been hugely reworked, mostly being fully done in-game. The mayor and government is responsible for the power, taxes, rent costs, maintenance and repairs, and much more. The job is not to be taken lightly, as it is what runs the economy of the city. Every business,
so what's this then?
including the government, has a detailed business app to show its activity.
Okay, so that's looking good, looking promising.
The
Much appreciated, Neptune. 2 months of membership. Much appreciated.
DOJ also is making its comeback, having been reworked and simplified.
So I know there is a few people waiting on this. I'm looking forward to it. So that should be interesting. It's not necessarily my cup of tea, but it's there, and it'll help hopefully bring some PD back in check. But obviously, we'll see.
Simplified for the context of Redline to be more accessible. There is still a lot of civilian activities we have not shown that we will let you discover in Redline 2.0. Let's talk a little bit about character and criminal progression. In 2.0, you will need to choose what kind of specialty will your character have.
So, why the colours a bit... I don't know if it's colours purposely done like this or not, but it is a bit high resolution. Much appreciated, Jelly. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the Crazy, the Chaotic, the Mayhem. That is Natalie RP. Welcome, welcome. But yeah, when it comes to it, his character progression is an interesting one. So it's an interesting one. I'm definitely more probably because Natalie's legal. Most likely going to be the strength, maybe the agility. Depends what it all entails. So we'll see how it goes. Yeah. Obviously there'll be no looting, mining maybe, research. We'll see what happens. But yeah, that's all we can do. See what happens.
There's many ways to
Hello, Jelly. Damn. It is actually the jelly in the chat. Fair enough. Welcome, welcome. Yes. You can you get to see my ugly mug. Okay, Jelly. You and your character will visit the hospital probably every single day.
Character
Hello,
into
Wayward.
their
Welcome,
unique
welcome.
path, allowing them to stand out from other characters, either legally or illegally. Start out learning how the basis of weed farming works. Slowly.
So this
learning.
part isn't necessarily
Not always
Natalie's
managing,
interest,
but
so
through
she won't be
trial and
dealing with
error,
this.
Maybe even
But you never know.
catastrophic error.
A new character
Eventually become
may
a
come
drug
into play.
expert.
That's criminal.
Once you have
I did it the other day, Toggle. I did it the other day.
your product, gain new customers by
Much appreciated,
giving out
Wayward.
samples.
Much appreciated for the
The
gifted.
more customers you get within an
Welcome,
area,
Pika, on
the more
behalf of
points you
Wayward.
have in that turf,
Welcome to the Crazy, the
allowing you
Chaotic,
to
the
buy
Mayhem. That
any
is Natalie
exclusive
Arthey.
properties
Much
with
appreciated.
certain perks.
I'll update that shortly.
Watch out, anyone could try snitch on you.
I'm actually curious about this. Criminals can actually hide in bins. So that means, well, if this is what's occurring, which I assume it is, they can hide in bins. So that means PD are going to have to be a bit more detailed in how they look for people. You're all good, WCF. You're all good, you're all good.
Eventually, you will want to get your own property, either rent
So-
long-term or
So the
purchase.
new property system is looking good. We're going to talk a bit more about this in a moment.
You will be able to rent open interior houses all around the map, varying for all types of budgets, from houses to storage units in the city. Even rent your own offices to be designed for your legal or criminal activities. If you got enough money, you could also work.
So this is the part I am looking forward to, chat, as well. Looking at it, you can design it, build it, and make it your own. So this is something that'll definitely be coming, at least on my behalf. Definitely something I'm excited about. Most definitely. Hello, homeless. Welcome, welcome.
with the real estate agency to custom design your property. When it comes to robberies, you can rob
So
any
again,
environment you
robbery
find
probably not
yourself
my
in.
it's not
From
going to be
shelves
happening on
in all
Natalie.
kinds of stores and
But
malls,
again,
even if you
criminal
wanna
could
be
be
a bit
coming. A
odd
new
and
criminal
dig
could be
in
coming
non-recommended places,
for another character.
build up to robbing banks and hitting the jackpot. Even when it comes to getaway driving, there is many ways you could plan.
Which thumbnail? What do you mean? Toggle, what do you mean? You'll have to elaborate a little bit. What do you mean? Do you mean something that I've done on my thumbnail, or? Just do let me know.
From simple rat strats to interacting with the environment to your advantage.
I am curious about this though, chat. Criminals are going to be able to cause a lot more damage. I'm assuming there's going to be like timed explosions or remote detonations. Looking at that, so obviously we'll see. Criminals are definitely going to have a lot more fun, I assume. But then it's going to be a lot more interesting for PD. So that, imagine that from a PD perspective. They're going to be like, what the hell? Yes, so I did notice that the character, if that's what you're referring to, Toggle, does look similar to your character, but Havoc did say it's not actually your character. Apparently. But yeah. Either way, it doesn't matter. Well, we'll see. Well, yeah, exactly, Tina, exactly. For anybody that's curious as well, because we've got 75 in the chat, the screen's to the left, my main screen's in front, my camera's above my main screen. That's why I'm looking left, right, up and down. But that's looking good.
Have a sticky situation where your
So this part's looking interesting, which is, I think, is going to help with EMS as well. Because the fact that you can carry and drag people straight off the bat should be funny.
Friend has an accident. If you are quick enough, you could help him. However, watch out for your own back yourself. You wouldn't want to end up caught now, would you?
So maybe with this, is that the character when carrying somebody is actually slower? So maybe that's the case. That's looking like Harry in there.
EMS has also been given tools.
So they're not giving too much on EMS, but obviously we'll see. I'm looking forward to it. I'm definitely excited about the EMS part from the stuff that we've seen. There's obviously a lot more that's going to be looking forward to. Again, we'll see.
To make situations more immersive, being able to interact with the environment for roleplay. If you end up getting caught and sent to jail, the prison now has its own mini world of RP itself, allowing you to discover its secret and activities, from drugs to escape plans.
So again, not so much Natalie's cup of tea, but again, we'll see what happens.
Time on good behavior.
Just not on Natalie, of course.
The world of Redline 2.0 offers endless ways to develop your character and storyline, countless paths to choose from to get to your character's goals, and different approaches to...
So obviously there's the racing aspect. So when it comes to the racing, again, we'll see. I'll definitely have some fun with it, interact with it, probably make some good fun events out of it. But we've got the racing aspect, so it should be fun.
To these paths. There is still loads to discover that we will let you find yourself within the new version of Redline.
And just at the end there, as you go. So Tina, I will give you an insight. I'll give you a little bit of good news and bad news. Natasha may not return. Someone else may come into play. So we'll see, we'll see. But right at the end of this trailer, bit of an interesting pause. We've got skateboards. Skateboards should be fun. Another little fun way to get around. Well, we'll see. Much appreciated, Jelly. Just as Jelly has put, if you haven't done so already, hit the like, share, and subscribe. Very much appreciated. Gets us out there to a wider audience and one step closer to our overall goals. One main goal going at the minute, which we have actually beat. But I'm always going to be down to set new goals in the future. I'm hoping to redo the Hot Ones special in January. Because the previous one, we only hit 3 sources. We've got 10 sources in total. If you guys want to see me suffer with Spice, that's something to look forward to again in January. But without further ado, we'll get back in and go from there. So chat, as you can see, Redline 2.0, as we spoke about when we watched the trailer initially, is coming the 20th, which is this Saturday, from what Tina said. So it should be fun. So expect some interesting things to happen during this week. Should be fun. Should be entertaining. We are coming up to the 45-minute mark. Well, yeah, exactly where it should be fun. Should be entertaining. So yeah, so this stream is just an extra stream. We'll be back to normal on the coming days. We might throw in a couple of extra streams over the next coming days, just leading up to 2.0. But we definitely obviously going to be deep diving into 2.0 when it goes live. It should be fun. Should be entertaining. New peer? Let's have a look. Well, yeah, in fact, yeah, you are right. So, I've actually seen what this is actually below here. So if you guys actually look at the bottom of this screen now, there is a new area popped in. And I have seen that on a YouTube video. So I was doing my research. Because in one of the screenshots previously, it showed some form of dome in the distance. So with this dome, I'm hoping there's a lot of interactive features with this. If you know, you know. So yeah. But yeah, well, let's see if we can deep dive a little bit more. So we've obviously got the pier coming in. Well, the new area. So, oh, bring that back a little bit more. So that's a little bit more of an insight, closer look to it. If you've seen it, you've seen it. If you haven't, you haven't. I'm not going to talk about it too much because it'll be something for you guys to look forward to. I'm just hoping with it comes a lot more interactive features with it. Obviously, time will tell. So, we know that's coming there. So, let's have a look, shall we? Well, it kind of does, to be fair. There it is again at the bottom. So this third time going through is only going to be a quick look through. I'm just going to skip a few bits, see what we see. If there's any other things that we haven't seen. See if there's anything that we haven't missed. I have missed. So, this is going to be what appears to be a new Sandy. And or between Sandy and Grapeseed. So obviously that's definitely something to look forward to.
Choose between a variety of starting activities.
Well, yeah, Tina, it's they don't want to spoil everything, of course. So obviously we'll see.
To get used.
But yeah, this is definitely looking like a new Sandy, which is good. That means leading up to 2.0, there could be some major damage to Sandy. You have to think, leading up to 2.0, things have to happen. So obviously we'll see. Maybe not have to, but should or maybe happen. Well, yeah. So the trains that have been shown in quite some detail throughout these trailers, so as the stations. So it's looking fun.
Set off the ground. Most likely, you will be wanting a.
So obviously this is a new classic, like a PDM, shall we call it? If that's what you want to call it, but yeah.
Vehicle to get you going. You can head over to any of the dealerships or starting dealership to get either a fancy
Okay, so we've looked through this bit.
Up to you to make
Talked about this bit. I'm just seeing if there's anything else that we may have seen or missed. Well, yeah, exactly, Tina. I'm looking forward to a new Legion. Obviously, we'll see.
Automatically deduct the money from your and add it back to the dealerships.
So, my question is, don't know if this is something in the background here behind this. Didn't notice it earlier, so I'm curious if we can. Let's play through it.
However, watch out. If you do not have enough money, the vehicle will be automatically repossessed and added back.
Because it's purposely not showing every single thing.
Change to the vehicle system.
So obviously we can see here to our left, to our right, there is multiple different buildings in the Sandy area. There's a church. There seems to be like a mini city hall. Building to our left. But as I say, in the tablet section, there's a bigger building in the back in Sandy, which it says Sandy Shop in the background there to our right. So I don't know what this big building could be. Potentially a hospital, potentially PD, potentially something else. It could be a big mall or a big garage or a mechanic shop. Potentially a mechanic shop, just looking at the style of it. So that's something quite interesting.
Another major change to the vehicle system is that now when a vehicle is purchased, it must manually be registered at a government building in order to come up on the police systems, allowing PD to be more interactive regards to vehicles without registration.
So I'm just looking to see if there's anything that we've missed or not talked about.
Don't want to be attached to on file. You will want to be careful when buying secondhand cars.
Definitely going to be VIN checking numbers.
The boosting system has also been reworked, allowing boosted cars to have the VIN scratched off, resulting in them being cheaper and
checking the VIN, so it's good to have one of those attractions. Hang on, give me a second, I missed that. So, in this clip here,
scratched off, resulting in them being.
So, if you look behind us, this is Power Street. This is where Crystal Casino was, or thereabouts. But this is Power Street, upper power, lower power. If you look in the back, there is some sort of new park. So that's something looking forward. That's something to look forward to. Something definitely to explore. Well, no, to be fair, actually, I wouldn't say that's true. To fair, well, obviously, real life, yes. From an in-game aspect, not so much. But if you look, as I say, if you look in the back, there is a new park, or I assume a park. But obviously, we'll see.
Cheaper and disposable. But watch out that someone is not trying to scam you, as if you get caught with a boosted car, it will go.
So, obviously, looking at this as well, this is potentially an insight into what PD is going to look like from the inside. Obviously, it's not showing the outside, but we'll see.
Go straight to the scrapyard to be crushed and removed from the server. Another major car element that has changed in 2.0 is now businesses will have to purchase their vehicles from dedicated dealerships.
So, I'm looking in this area. It seems to be the sandy area again, but it's a big factory area. But this could also be the other side of what we saw in the previous clip. So we'll see.
As well. PD will have to fund its fleet of cars, EMS, and any other business as well. The car customization and mechanic experience.
So, this mechanic shop, again, how many people Natalie... Hey, excuse me. Natalie does not scam when selling cars. She is fair priced. Or at least she was before 2.0. We'll have to see how it goes. But she is legal, bear in mind, so she can't do anything dodgy. Well, that she gets caught for. Well, yeah, so that's something else to look forward to, Travis, since you've mentioned it. So Redline Tuners, if anybody didn't catch it, was burning down last night. Heist results are in order. Heist results, what did I miss? Don't know, did I miss something?
Has also been greatly overhauled, allowing...
I am looking, again, we'll touch on this a little bit, because this is what appears to be, if in fact in Redline, which I assume it will be, behind Benny's, looking at that building in the distance. Could be wrong. Could be just that a new layout of buildings, similar buildings to the past, to the present. Wayward, we will see. We will definitely see.
For customers to customize an order for a car themselves, and
So no, in fact, no, I'm totally wrong in this aspect. I'm just being silly. That isn't behind Benny's. That's down by the current prison. My mistake. My brain's not braining, clearly. But that particular mechanic shop before that one was down by the current prison, which I suspect a new prison will be in play.
From there, the mechanic will be able to check your order and install the corresponding parts easily. Another major element of the server we wanted to revisit was restaurants. Restaurants can now dynamically cook food.
It's good that the food's a lot more detailed. One thing I will say is that this aspect is definitely from when it comes to Havoc, HTK, Lauren, Ilanet, all played what I assume was like a food simulator. But this screams that. But it's definitely fun. It could definitely be entertaining. More potential to be more roleplay-esque.
On launch, there will be the fast food experience available, with more to come in the future. Also, restaurants now have the ability to get NPC customers for when the players don't necessarily need
I'm just
food.
looking. Let me see if there's anything through that window. So it looks like this looks like burger shots in Sander, if this in fact does return. Like HTK is in the background there. You can always tell when it's HTK because of his eye patch. Or Harry.
Need food to keep the activity consistent and engaging. With 2.0, we wanted to rework player progression. Now you will be able to lease.
So there's not much showing here, but we'll just keep playing through on this one.
A combination of all store types available to make its usage more.
It's showing the inside. I'm more seeing what's on the outside, so that's what I'm looking out for.
Do not keep up with your mall.
Much appreciated, John. Much appreciated. Welcome to the Crazy, the Chaotic, the Mayhem. That is Natalie RP. Welcome, welcome. And for anybody in chat, don't be afraid to sell her. I don't always bite, I promise.
Actively, it will be removed from you for inactivity. Not only can you own a mall, but you are able to own your own farms with its own complex production process.
So what did we miss then? We're outside again.
Actively, it will be removed from you for inactivity. Not only can you own a mall.
So this area is, well, minus the name of the building, of course, is potentially Roxwood. Potentially. Well, yeah, exactly, exactly.
But you are able to own your own farms with its own complex production process, but also foundries and gas stations.
Have I made things? No, I can't, because that screen wouldn't have edited. That's weird.
All of these having implementation with the roleplay to create more natural interactions. Such as farms providing for restaurants.
That's it. I'm just looking, deep diving into what we may have missed.
Foundries supplying resources and much more. These businesses also are able to create roleplay with an order for the trucking job to transport fuel.
So all this, I'm going to skip a bit here.
Let's talk a little bit about.
So this part's. So we've seen this. This is already in game. The background drop. Much appreciated. Is it Aqui? No, I'm gonna butcher it. I apologize. Is it Mohad? Is it welcome Mohad? Welcome to the Crazy Chaotic the Meme. That is Natalie RP. I really do apologize for butchering names. I'm not always the best at names, but welcome. I do keep looking up, maybe sticking my chin up a little bit, but I'm still getting used to looking up. May adjust the camera at some point. May have it at other locations.
Character and criminal progression. In 2.0, you will need.
So with this, it also shows now here a gym. So that's something more detailed rather than the current gyms.
To choose what kind of specialty will your character have. There is many ways to progress your character into their unique path.
Okay, so we've looked at this. I'm just looking at the areas.
Not always managing.
So this area that they're showing is a forest style. Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
Start out learning how the basis of weed farming works.
So this is out in a remote area. A lot of high trees, a lot of detailed areas. So maybe sandy, maybe Roxwood. But it definitely seems a lot more detailed.
Slowly learning. Not always managing, but through trial and error. Maybe even catastrophic error. New customers.
So, we're not seeing... Oh no, in fact, we are seeing actually a lot in this area that I've just paused. Just because it's a redesigned pier. So it's similar, but different. That means there could be more stuff to do in the pier, because it does say pleasure on that what I assume to be like a merry-go-round and or a dodgems area. So again, something else to look forward to.
By giving out samples. The more customers you get within an area, the more points you have in that turf, allowing you to buy gang exclusive properties with certain perks.
So that's the
and dig in
so that's the church. We know about the church.
Build up to robbing banks and hitting the jack.
So here, do we see anything in the background? Not so much. Looks the same, but never. But we'll have to see. But I have actually just realised something, which I'm going to be happy about if this is in fact a detail that's been added. There's no more screen. There's no more screen that goes completely black, which I'm hoping is actually a factor in 2.0, because especially from a stream perspective, you don't always get to see it. You don't always get to view it. So that shows that. So that would be good if that's the case. You're all good, Hazy. See you for now. Much appreciated for coming by, and we'll see you on the next one. Again, I'm looking up. It looks weird that I should probably sit up a little bit, maybe, or lower my camera a little bit more. But we'll see. It's all about adjusting, seeing what the best area is. But yeah. Because to me, when we're not having the blacked out screen, it means there's still a bit more immersion, even if you're down. So it's definitely something good to look forward to.
EMS has also been given tools to make situations more.
Well, yeah, exactly, Tina. I've always mentioned that it would be nice not to have that. Obviously, you can change it slightly in the first cam, but it's not the same principle.
Or immersive, being able to interact with the environment for roleplay. If you end up getting caught and sent to jail, the prison now has its own mini world.
So the prison looks potentially... I assume this is the prison. Let me go back a little bit.
If you end up getting caught and sent to jail,
so it definitely seems like a new area. Maybe it's a change on the main prison, Bolingbroke. Well, it does say Bolingbroke there, to be fair. So looks like Bolingbroke's going to get a bit of a shift, a bit of a slight change. So again, something else to look forward to.
Prison now has its own mini world of RP itself, allowing you to discover its secret and activities, from drugs to escape plans. Or, if you are simple, do jobs and reduce your time on good of Redline 2.
So, I'm just seeing if there's anything in the background here. It's weird, in the right there, there's a ship that's been moved or been added. Don't know if that's anything to do with Redline, but obviously we'll see. I ain't touched too much on the fishing, just because not that too interested in the fishing aspect. But obviously, we can talk about the layout of things in the bottom left as well. Looking a bit more clean, looking a bit more tidy. I'm assuming you'll be able to adjust them just as we have been able to do in the current 1.8. So obviously we'll see.
2.0 offers endless ways to develop your.
So I'm just seeing if there's anything that's been shown in these clips.
The world
we'll skip through this.
2.0 offers endless ways.
So, actually, I've just realized something, chat. If this is included in Redline 2.0, if I'm not mistaken, the bottom left is different. Could be wrong. Could be just me just thinking too much on it, but it looks different.
Ways to develop your character and storyline. Countless paths to choose from.
I'm excited for the planes or the helicopters. It'd be nice to own. And let's take it back a second.
Get to your character's goal.
So, this racing track in particular, isn't... Obviously, we've seen the one in the city, but we haven't seen any others in the other locations. So this could be a completely new area in the actual map. Could be an extension of Roxwood. But obviously, we'll see. Time will tell.
And different approaches to these paths. There is still loads to discover that we will let
there
you
is
find
most definitely a lot more loads to discover. So, it definitely looks like the piers got an upgrade, which is good. So, chat. We're going to leave it on this screen in a moment. And I do think we're going to wrap it up there, because this is just an additional stream. An extra stream, so, as you will. So, chat. See the release date? Obviously, you've seen it a couple of times now. Obviously, the reason we did it a third time through on the actual trailer was so we could deep dive a little bit, look at the details. Should be fun. Should be exciting. I'm looking forward to it. So, without further ado, we're going to look to raid someday. Thank everybody that came today. I'm hoping you guys are excited as I am. It's definitely something interesting. Definitely something to look forward to. And I can't see what's to come leading up to 2.0 as well. Because we've already seen some quite interesting and amazing stuff. But it's definitely interesting. You're all good, Wayward. You're all good. If you haven't done so already, a like, share, and subscribe. Very much appreciated. It'll get us out there to a wider audience and one step closer to our overall goals. Very much appreciated. If you haven't done so already, the best way to find out when I'm live is my Discord and or hit the notification bell below. I do believe the notification bell is still a thing. I'm hoping it is. One last bite. Is that how Tina's going to end it? Are we going to end it with biting? Is that how we're going to do it? Oh, hang on. What did I do? Hello, Brandon. Brandon. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing good. So, nom nom nom. So, without further ado, we're gonna look to somebody to raid. We're gonna head to somebody. Who's live? Who's live? Who's not? Would have been nice if Joey was live because I don't really raid Joey. To be fair, chat, there isn't actually anyone showing that's live, which is perfectly fine. If there was somebody to raid, we'd raid. But I'm afraid on this occasion there isn't. Unless you guys know somebody that actually is. I'll keep checking. But 2.0 is coming, finally. So yeah. Missed. So, without further ado, well, we're going to end it there. End it on this screen. So, again, much appreciated. Thank you, thank you. And we'll see you on the next one. Buddy, buddy, bye. Buddy, bye, bye.